Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with StampinWithDiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube Live or my Facebook page Live. I really truly do appreciate it when you do join me. I do go live 5 times a week. So like I say, I truly do appreciate the fact that anybody that does come on here and watches me live, I appreciate it. But also if you're watching it on a replay as well. Remember that this is part of a live. So if you don't like it when I talk with different people, what you can do is you can watch it on a replay and then you can just skip over that part and everything will be all good. Awesome. So welcome to my Technique Tuesday. This is where I come on Tuesday at 4:30 Pacific usually. And I give a technique. Sometimes it's a variation of a technique that I've done before. Sometimes it's a brand new technique, possibly to you. It's one that I haven't done in the past. And today is exactly what that is. So hello, Laura, and hello, Judy. I appreciate you being here. So we are going to, of course, I'm going to be using this golden greenery. I just love it. But I do want to show you something that I had done. I had done this class Monday, and I couldn't find this particular stamp set. And silly, it was in, and it was drying because I had actually washed it. Because, if your photopolymer stamps get so that they don't cling on something, just go and wash them and let them air dry. And then you can put them back in the case and they will stick better than what they've ever done before. So I want to show you the card that I was working on. Remember, I didn't have the sentiment on it. We've got this, and this is the hidden gatefold card. And then that's the beautiful expression or sentiment that's in the back of this. So I wanted to show you that card finished. I know it's not going to be going on my blog until probably a week Saturday. So I just wanted to let you know. Well, hopefully it's going to go on there. Awesome. Hello, Pam, and hello, Dolores. All right, so this golden greenery, I'd shown you different ways of using it for a non-Christmas card. But this one is a perfect one, especially these dies for the technique that we're going to be doing today. Hello, Lila, and hello, Ina. We are doing faux dry embossing. Now, what is dry embossing? Dry embossing is basically just what you're using and you're using an embossing folder. But this particular technique gives you, can give you, and you can create your own interesting backgrounds to your cards and make them so that they coordinate with the different types of cards. So what you're going to need is you are going to need adhesive sheets. You're going to need some cardstock, and it has to be a cardstock. It can't be just copy paper or anything like that. It has to be a cardstock. And you're also going to need some dies. So I decided what I was going to do was I was going to use these dies. And what I'm going to create is an embossed background, or it looks like an embossed background for our card that we're going to be making. Now, we know that this is how it looks when it's embossed, and I'll show you that it does look fairly similar to that as well. Awesome. So let's just put that off to the side. I'll show you some of the ones that I've done. I've gone ahead. Oh, also another thing, I just wanted to show you this designer series paper with the gold. Beautiful. And it has the really nice green and very vanilla on the back. And then today we're also going to be using this vellum that is also with this super sweet. Hello, Kay. So I just want to show you that. There's that one. There's one that looks a bit like an animal print. And then we also have the one that's just in a white. Oh, I must have taken that one out. Anyways, there's that one that goes as well. Okay, so, and isn't this funny? I'm going, where did I put that stuff? But it's all here, so we're all good. Okay, so I am just using Very Vanilla. I'm going to do a Very Vanilla card, and I see that I've got a bunch of stuff on here. So I do have my eraser, which is a sand eraser, and it'll sometimes remove those dark marks. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So that's a regular card base. We'll just put that off to one side. I took some very vanilla, and what I did was I put the adhesive sheets behind it, and then I went and I cut out a bunch of the dies. So we have these, just these dies here, and this is what's going to add the interest to our paper and make it look like designer series or like an embossing. And I just have to poke this out. Okay, let's see. Don't know why that's like that. Maybe what I need to do is I need to, oh, I see. Okay. And then let's see, we just want to make sure that these are all poked out. Now, these all have that embossing on the back. I mean that those adhesive sheets on the back. We want to make sure that they're all poked out because that's what gives that definition, right? Or it gives you more definition in there. Now, I probably should have a silicone mat. So let's just put the silicone mat. This one probably needed to go in for a bath as well. And we're just going to put that on there. I see I've got another dark spot there. Let's just take that off. Okay, so on here, all we're going to do is we're going to decide where we're going to put these. Now, you want to lay these on in such a way that it's going to go on and off. You want to have interest on there. So let's see how this is going to work. Just like that. And I know I've got lots here, so let's just go like that. Let's move that up. And you know what? I think we need to have a little bit over here as well. Now, you don't want to have it where you've got it layered on top of one another. You just want it so it's I'm going to bring that in just about like that. So this is kind of how I'm going to lay it down. So I'm just going to start and just take the backing off of this so, and this, it'll come in 3 different sheets or strips. So I just have to take off the different strips. You don't want to take that stickiness off of there. So I want to be careful that you watch how much you touch that part. So we're just going to put that right there. And that's why I've got the silicone sheet, because we just want that on there. Now you want to make sure that you're going to burnish that on there. Let's go in and grab some more of this. And this is probably the most tedious part, is taking off these adhesive sheets. All right, so let's go in. Put that right there. And we want to burnish that. And you can see now, oh, you can't really see that. That's too bad. I will show you this as it gets closer. And this just gives you the look of. Now, I guess if you had a full sheet of something, but now I've got this where this is going to correspond with my dies and my stamp set, right? All right, so let's put this. Put that little bit there. Now we're not going to need all of it. Let's put that there. Now this, like I say, really, it adds to, and somebody would say, well, where did you get that embossing folder? You know, I made it myself. And I think that's all of that. Yeah. Let's just get that in there. Let's burnish that down on there. And then we're just going to this. Now, I guess what I could have done was use some of that. Now, another thing that you could do at this point is, did I take that off enough? I don't think I did. I'm going to have to take this all the way off. You could then, at this point, is go in and actually, you could do some sponging on it as well. But then let's just get that right down there. And then what you want to do is you want to take this and we're going to trim this off. Okay, so now I could come in with my guillotine, my little tiny guillotine trimmer. And I could use these also on another one, the bits and pieces. That might be interesting to see what that looks like. Now, this is an online exclusive. It's also part of the Your Creativity Awaits class this month. This is where you get 6 cards, 2 fancy fold cards. And if you purchase more of the suite, there's a certain part if you purchase of the suite, which includes the dies for the sentiments and some designer series paper. You also get some bonus projects, which is kind of nice. And let's just take this off. Okay, so then see how that is now just like faux embossing. So it looks like you've done embossing on there, very similar to this. But see now what you need to do, you definitely need to do is use the same background color as you did with the as you do with the die cuts. Okay, so now what we can do is we can just go and finish our card. So hello, Dorothy. So I've got this as a regular card base. For some reason, I'm not seeing that this is right. But anyways, this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And let's just go in with our bone folder and get a really good crisp cut there. And then this is going to be color on color. But see how different, now, and people would say, where did you get that? And it's just because of the way that we did that. All right, so I'm going to wait and we're going to do this, attach it afterwards. So I've gone ahead and already cut some different things out of there. So this I went and I cut from the Stylish Shape, and this is the vellum. And then I thought, well, you know, we need to put a sentiment on here. So I can't really put a sentiment on there, but I can put one on this this stitch circle. And this is from the Stylish Shapes as well. So I'm going to come in, and what better thing to do is gold on gold, right? So I think this one is the one that I'm going to use. This is the Season's Greetings, right? Like that. So I've got that. I'm hoping that that's okay. Let me go in and just quickly clean this. This one was one that didn't get cleaned. But I just run it under water and then turn them upside down and put them onto a towel. And that's usually how I clean them. All right, so we're going to come on with our Versamark. And we're going to use gold embossing powder, of course. Yeah, it just gives a little tiny bit different of a use. And now you can personalize your own backgrounds, right? All right, so we're just going to come in with the gold embossing powder. You know that this is different gold or different embossing powder now. It's thinner. It's put out by Wow, and it's a lot thinner, and it's better. It's detailed, which gives you a little bit more. Sometimes it didn't work very well on the really fine areas, the thicker ones. So this works okay. So don't forget about bonus days too. This is where you spend $60 in Canada anyways, and you spend $60 and you get $6 in bonus coupons to spend next month. I mean, if you're a demonstrator, the best thing about it is that you get to spend it on the pre-sale, because we as demonstrators get to see what's in the new mini catalog, right? So, okay, so just going to do this. Now, this one has sentiments that you can do double sentiments. It's got like a Merry Christmas. I'm not usually a season's greetings type of gal, but I like this because it's together and I don't have to worry about fitting it on. Can't get that part done. There we go. Nope, not done yet. Do you find that when you're embossing that sometimes it's the heat, like how warm it is outside, to how it actually embosses too? There we go. That's better. All right. That would have been actually kind of nice too, with a thin layer of gold around it. But I think we can make this work. So like I say, look at that. Just look at, I think that's so pretty. Now, this is vellum, so we're going to have to put it on with glue dots. So let's come in with our glue dots. Now, the beauty of this is wherever I put this glue dot, I can cover it up with something else. So I'm going to put 4 on here, and I'm going to be able to use something to cover it up, whether it's an embellishment or whether it's one of these die cuts. I actually used the die cuts and cut out a bunch of the already pre-done images from the designer series papers. So, okay, so that's just going to go right. Yeah, let's put it off to the side there. And then this can go here. I don't even know where those glue dots. I think because there's such a busy sort of thing there, you don't really see them. And I'm going to be sorry that I did put those glue dots, did put that on there, because I'm going to want to put some of this behind as well. So I have these different images that I cut out. I don't know if I'm going to use those bells. Let's see. We can do this. Or let's just, and we can put this behind. And this is the vellum part that's there. So you just pull that up, put that under, and then that way we can just get this to, and I think I'm going to put some dimensionals up here to pop it up. Yeah, so like I say, just think of how many different ones that you could use. You could do this with punches too, if your punches have enough detail. If it's just like an image like this that you're cutting out, it's not going to do much to it. You want something with a bit of detail on it. Okay, so let's just put that there. We're going to put this here as well. And just put one of those on there. And then we can go ahead and put this on there. Now, I do want to put some gold ribbon on there. I wonder, this is iridescent. No, I was hoping, because we don't have that much gold, I'm hoping for some gold in the mini catalog, gold ribbon, because we need some gold ribbon, because this is an online exclusive. And I don't like the way it ties bows, so you kind of have to loop this. Yeah, I just don't like the way it ties bows. There. Go there, and we'll just cut that. And then we're going to put that on with dimensionals. There we go. Now we're also going to want to put, whoops, a sentiment on the inside. Let's put that there. So Season's Greetings is just going to go right there. Let's go ahead and, you know what, let's do this part first. So with this, like I say, they have some beautiful sentiments on there. May your holiday be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration, or else it's the most wonderful time of the year. I think I might do this one, this cheerful one. It's a big one. So let's just go in with our embossing buddy. And we're going to put our paper piercing mat down below. And let's just go ahead and do this. So remember, if you like this, remember to give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. Okay, so let's just put that there. And come in with our embossing powder. And I did have something to scoop that with. I can scoop it with anything, really. There we go. And we're just going to go in. And now if you have a little paintbrush or makeup brush, that works good to take some of this off as well. But I think we're okay with this one, and then I'll just heat set this one as well. But I think it adds something totally different. Now remember, I'll be putting this at 9:05 tomorrow on my Facebook group, which the Facebook group is right down below here. And that's when I'll put the PDF on how to do this technique. I'll have a picture of this card, and I'll also have all the product that I used, like the new product that I used. So that one filled up quite fast. Isn't that beautiful? That's so pretty. And let's just go ahead and put this right on top of there. And I'll show you this. So this is Faux Dry Embossing. I was saying I do have some more techniques. I actually have 3 of them printed up. I plan on pre-recording for when I'm gone next week. Now we have to put some embellishments on there as well. Now the ones that come along with this particular suite, I will show you what they look like. So they're actually these ones, and they've got the white on there, and they're opaline. I thought they would be okay. These ones would be okay too. The metallic ones would work. I was kind of looking at these, and I thought these would look quite nice on there. So I'll show you. These are the glitter gems. These are the sparkle gems. So if I show you this, see how that would work really nice on there. But I'm thinking that these opal rounds that go with that Mediterranean might just go really, really nice on here. These ones here. So let's give that a try. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Pam. Okay, so we've got those. And it's nice to mix up the the embellishments, because sometimes you can't get certain embellishments. But I think this will kind of look like a gold. Yeah, look at that. Let's put a small one on there. And then we can go ahead and put another small one right here. You know what? I think I'll put one there. And I'm going to move this up. We want to be careful because I could lift that. Hold on. I just want to put this. There's a lot up there, so I'm going to bring this down here. So just like this. So, and you know what? I probably could have, let's see, I could even put a tiny bit of this down here. Let's see. There we go. You know what? I am thinking that is going to go right about there. There, that's better. It brings something down on this card. And I probably should go ahead and put another dimensional behind there. So let me just do that. So we use the opal rounds on there. So that gives us a bit of a different look on there. Just grab this dimensional. Let's just put that right. There we go. And then see that embossed? It's pretty cool, eh? Awesome. So like I say, I'll get this done. Thank you. I'll get this done for tomorrow. It'll be at 9:05. And if it doesn't get there, just personal message me. I'm sure it'll be there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Judy. And thanks, Judy. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that you're going to give that a try. So just think of it. I'm trying to think of other ones. You could do the same with those really other like background dies, but why not play and make your own dies? I'm trying to think of other ones that would work with that. You could do trees. Trees would look pretty cool in there as well. What else could you do? I'm just going to grab. It definitely has to be a certain type one, but just think, you get so much more out of your dies again, right? Thanks, Laura. All right, you guys, remember to create because it's great for the soul. Remember, if you live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. If you like this, give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate that. If you're watching this on a replay, make sure that you do leave a comment. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock Pacific time for my weekly mystery challenge, where I give you 3 different ideas or 3 different things from your craft room. So, bye for now. Thanks, Joe.